Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Saturday, June 5th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm live. Woohoo! Alright. Good to see everybody. Come on in. Let's enjoy each other's company and have some fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Good to see everybody. I'm just so glad you could make it. It's always a great day when we can get together, isn't it? Welcome to all my Facebook people who are seeing this live. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the room. Welcome to my lurkers who watch live but don't necessarily come down into the room. We'd love to see you. Hello, Rita. And welcome to all my YouTube viewers who see this when it goes to video on YouTube. Hi, Mary. Vita from the U.S. Oh, Rita, did you see my text about the sharpener? Hi, Rita. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, so let's go over the calendar real quick. Well, not real quick, but we'll talk about that stuff. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Vita from Santa Fe. Oh, I know, but it was so much fun to say Rita from Guatemala. Oh, Rita. This Sunday, the fairy contest ends. Get your entry in, guys. Don't forget that Claire from Color with Claire is giving out a $20 Amazon certificate, and it's open to anybody who's within an Amazon service area. That means worldwide. And you get a copy of her Etsy drawings, PDF. And then a week from then, we have Dawn's contest. It ends June 13th. Both these contests end at 12 midnight. And that's out of the Kachina book. Hello, Sarah Wolf-Thacker. So that's the contest for now. All right. Good to see you, Miss Sarah. And as of Monday, I will be fully vaccinated. Woohoo! Da, 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 da. That'll be my 2-week period from my shot, so that's good. All right. Happy mail. Happy mail. Let me clean off my desk. Oh, Sarah, you've got bad allergies. Oh, no. Dang it. So is this a summer-long thing, Sarah? Hi, Jean. And your husband. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Sarah. Hello, 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 Jean. Okay, happy mail. Happy mail, happy mail. So Miss Dawn sent me this, and she said she wanted me to have it because she wanted to make me different seasons at different times for allergies. She wanted me to have this punch for the group because those leaves that I did, oh, there we go. Oh, how cute is that? Hello, Angela. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda, Miss Rhonda. Look at that. A little die cut thingy. And the reason she wanted me to have this for us is because, hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Punches are fun to play with. Yeah. So, you know, I just did this picture, and she thought that the leaves would look really cool on the trees. Zoom in. Oh, you have that punch. It's a die cut. It's a die cut, is what it's called. Katie05 Eva Foam Maker. I'll put it on the affiliate list. So she thought, Dawn thought that that would look cool on something like the leaves that I did. Now, I've seen them, but I've never really used them. I will do that, Rhonda. So, thanks to Miss Dawn, we now have that. We've got a new toy. I almost hate to toss these. How cute. And what I'll do is I'll also put them in the main, I'll also put them in the main group. So this is a new toy to play with. So Mary says, we make leaves and have the children glue them on a tree for fine motor schools. You will color them. Yeah, or use colored construction paper. Trip to Walmart. Or Amazon. Oh my. Okay. Zoom out. Zoom out. We get the reflection off the broadcast here. And guys, please do me a favor and share this broadcast. Yeah, colored paper is better. So, colored paper or colored construction paper, Sarah? Which is better? So you're saying thinner paper is better, Miss Sarah? Paper. Okay, so not cardstock and not construction paper. Well, paper. Construction paper, not cardstock. I got you. Thank you, ma'am. And if you guys would give me a quick sound check, that would be fantastic. I love you guys. You're the best. Okay, I'll get construction paper then. All right. So I want to show you, Mary says we use both and use cardstock. CA4D stock or paper. Okay. Sarah, would you do me a favor and copy that you just wrote and send that to a text for me? That would be great, if you don't mind. Okay, I pulled in this book for us, guys. It's called Whimsical Art, a Grayscale coloring book. And this is by Hester Molt, M-O-U-L-T. Not construction cardstock. Okay. So I want to show you this. And this is so cute, guys. It really is. Scrapbooking paper. Oh, scrapbooking paper too. Okay. You guys are giving me ideas. You know I'll incorporate it. It's called Whimsical Art, a Grayscale coloring book. Hester Molt. Saw this book, fell in love with it. And I'll put the links up to it as well. Oh, yeah, Rhonda, that's right. She is. Oh, let's get that. So these are ridiculously cute. You're going to go ooh and ah when you see these. So I'm going to do a really quick, look at that, flip through, just so that you can see now what we have. Really, really cute stuff, guys. One-sided pages. Standard paper. This is little heartstring stuff. Oh man. How does your heart not melt, right? Zoom in. Paper's pretty good. I mean, it's scale from 1 to 10. It's not super thin, but it, you know, I'd say probably about a 5. Oh yeah, I mean, zoom out. So I'll put links up to this in the group after the broadcast. Look at that. TSC, too stinking cute. So I thought you guys would enjoy this. I'll enjoy coloring it for you. Lots of background to work with. Look at that. And look, we got fur. I thought you guys would enjoy this. Aww. little, I think it's a little teddy bear, and then we've got the flowers around it. Let me come in a little bit. Little monkeys. How can you not fall in love with this book, right? Love the smile on there. Just really cute stuff. Little bunny. Look at that. At the ladybug. And you guys remember, I've got those ladybugs that you can glue on, so I can glue on a ladybug there. That'll be cute. Little bee. Bunny wabbits. Bright red roses or pinks. Yeah. I could see doing a pink and a blue bunny rabbit. Sarah says, I want this book. Well, like I said, right after the broadcast, I'll go ahead and post the link in the group. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, just ridiculously cute. I love stuff that makes me smile while I'm coloring it. Yeah, it means it's not their work. It's probably it's copyright-free work that they put together. Ashley, I'll look in the back. The credits should be there. We'll take a look at that. You're exactly right. Oh, look at that. So somewhere in the book, somewhere in the book it should be credited. Rhonda, look in your book, your Fabergé book, and see what it says. Oh, look at the puppies. I'll tell you what, we accentuate those eyes. Cute. Bunny wabbit. Just ridiculously cute. Yeah, those authors have, you know, made their mark by doing that. Oh, man. So Rhonda says only 2 pictures on the cover show artist names. Okay. I'll have to research that and I'll look it up. But I am 98% sure that that's the case. Thanks for checking, Rhonda. Oh, yeah. Just cute. Cute as a button. Don't want to go too fast. And you guys are getting more and more comfortable. Why do they do that? Income. As with anybody else that publishes stuff. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, putty tat. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am showing you. I don't care. I love this book. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter what the source is, guys. It doesn't make it any less of a book. It almost looks like this was done with marker because of the squiggles on it. Okay, other titles by this author. So she's got a whole bunch of books. Take a screenshot and then you can search those up if you want. Okay, so that's it. And no credits. Okay, that surprises me, but hey, we're okay. So if you guys don't mind, I'll do this tonight after I'm done broadcasting. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know where she gets it. Here, let me read something here. Let's see, hold on. Okay, about 2 years ago, after the first Grayscale artist asked Hester to color her Grayscale designs, and this is where her love for coloring really took off. In a matter of months, she colored for 7 artists. Then this turned her into an avid colorist. After about a year, she started collecting artwork and photographs to come up with her own Grayscale coloring book range, where the first books she launched were in her fantasy series. In no time, the demand for her work grew, and now she has her own Facebook coloring group and also her own coloring design team. So yeah. Well, Sarah, if you don't mind, if you order through affiliate, the pennies that we get from orders support our group, and then I take that and I buy things for us. Totally up to you, but it would be appreciated. Like I said, I'll have this link posted in the group tonight when the broadcast ends. So 6/5/21 from me. I'm really ready to buy it. Okay, Sarah, hold on. Just sit tight a minute. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Here. I'm going to message you, Sarah. Hold on. Okay, Sarah, I just sent you the link, the affiliate link in your text. Okay, guys, the second book I got for our group is Native American Indian, a Grayscale coloring book. Also by her. All right, let me break the spine. Okay. So this is for me also, for the group. And this is a pretty nifty book as well. This will be beautiful to do. This would be a great one for skin tones. The bricks would be wonderful to do as well. I've seen this picture somewhere, and I have to find it. I think Kimberly Hawthorne has a book with this picture in it as well. Here's a neat one with the sun coming through, so you can play with your lights and darks here. Now, some of the pictures in here are pictures, and some, which you'll see, are the line art, Grayscale. You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for ordering it through affiliate. So these images are absolutely gorgeous. That horse will be fun to do. Look at this one. This is the one I'm excited about doing. No problem, Sarah. You don't need to apologize. No apologies in this room. And look at these portraits. Isn't that pretty? And by now, since you follow me, you shouldn't be afraid of Grayscale. Okay? Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? And as I mentioned to you, as long as the books, and look at this, gorgeous. Zoom in. Look at the background on this. Textured. See that? Zoom out. Oh yeah, Rhonda, and you're getting really good at it. This one looks familiar from that other picture I did. You remember that one with the northern lights in the back? Sarah said she's getting comfortable with Grayscale. Yay. Neat stuff. That would be fun to do. So again, just showing you this. I thought you'd enjoy it. That one will be very enjoyable to do. Again, we've got a burst of light here to play with. And luckily my printer has a good copy feature on it, so I can copy this and do the coloring from there. Eats up a lot of ink, but so what? And look at this one. For some reason, when I see pictures that have this type of thing in it with the wolf, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Same here. Zoom in. And see, when you look at the detail on that, remember I was showing you how to do the fur from that tutorial that Claire had worked on? Zoom out. Yeah, hi Helen. Some look like they're hand-drawn and some are photographs. There you go, Sarah. Good. Look at that one. Oh, just fun to do. And we got another wolf picture. This stuff drives me crazy because when I look at these things, I already have ideas for how I'm going to do them. This one doesn't excite me, but hey, it's all right. And imagine the background that you can do with this. So really neat stuff, guys. So here's another photograph. This looks like a painting here. Totem pole, obviously. Look at the stars on that one. Another jewelry picture. So it's got all sorts of pictures for different tastes. Look at that. Love this one. And there's an eagle down here. I don't know if you saw it. Eagle, horse, Indian, wolf. I think that's everything. Okay. Almost done, guys. I love how they sharpened the face and then made the feathers a little blurrier. Okie dokie smoky, we're almost done. That actually looks like the same girl. Yep, the same girl. Different poses. And that's it. Okay, guys. Let me open the book. There's the whole, that's the whole back of it. So that's pretty sharp. Okay. So that's the two books now that we have. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Now in our library. Oh, I so enjoy your company, guys. So let me get that out of the way. And here's the project I'm going to work on tonight. So this is from 50 Summer Miniatures by Kameliya Angelkova. And I will show you the cover so that you know. This is the book that I'm working out of tonight. And we'll have some fun with this. All right. I don't think I was smart and sprayed this. I may have. Let me spray it now. I think I did, but I'm not sure. There we go. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Trouble, 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 boil and bubble. Excuse me while I get a little water. I just woke your dog up. Oh no. With the clacking, right? Sorry. Okay. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Hey, Amy. Welcome. Enjoy your new fire pit. There you go, Helen. If I don't do something else with it tonight, I will look it up. Okay. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Zoom in. Your 21st year class reunion, Sarah? Not enough notice and it starts at 9 p.m. to 12. Plus I'm sick. Oh. Is it local to where you are, Sarah? Okay, so I'm taking some very light pink. Zoom in. Well, Sarah, I'm glad you're here with us then. That's exactly why I broadcast like I do, to give a home away from home for people. Okay guys, very, very light pink. And then I'm going to go with a very, very light green. I'll see if I can do that, Helen. Which book is it in? Rita, I sent you that information. It's the Linkyo, Linkyo. Check your messages, sweetie. You're starting a relationship with your Amazon driver. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of green on here. So I've got a light pink and I've got a light green. And then I'm going to take and get a light blue. And I'm going to erase out just a little bit of pink here because I want to go ahead and put my blue on there. All right. Now, da-dum. White pencil. And notice now how I'm blending over the colors. Zoom in. Now, when I go to a different color to blend it, I rotate my pencil. Voila. Zoom out. There you go. Zoom out. Look how pretty that looks, guys. I'll look into it when I can, Helen. Okay. Looks like one of your shirts. And then when you get to the bottom, that's where you may just want to do maybe a couple colors. Zoom in. And then let's go ahead and blend these together with my white pencil. Notice how that gets very soft looking. Beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Zoom out. And again, if you need to adjust anything like your blend, do it. Okay, now I'm going to shade the shell. And since I have green in both of them, I'm going to use my green. Zoom in. Zoom in. Oh, good for you, Helen. Very narrow shading here. Turning my pencil. I thought you were working on a new book. You going to tell us what it's about? Zoom out. Sketch and Shade book number 2. Makes sense. Zoom in. Now, I'm going to take just a little bit of gray. Because I want to accentuate now that crevice a little more than I did. Don't go too dark with it. And that'll give you some nice shading. And I'm even going to add a little bit of gray down at the bottom here. See that? And that's going to give us lots of dimension. Zoom out. Okay, now we've got this curvature on this shell, and you're going to have a white area here. So what I'm going to do is go through and add that with my eraser. And then I'm going to soften that with my white pencil. And if it's still not quite where you need to be, you can go ahead and redefine that. Now, the reason that I waited until the end is if some of you are not sure where highlights goes, I wanted to show you that. But now, on this second one, we're going to go ahead and do that while I'm putting in the colors. So I'm going to start in with my blue. Zoom in. Now, if you want to, you can draw a very light line where you want your shade to be. Hello, Kathy. So I want to show you these two methods of putting this together. And you know how you color leaves and flower petals? Same difference here. Kathy, Kathy, Kathy. And you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to take a lighter blue. Good to see you, Kathy. Give me a moment here to find a good light blue. And that would not be it. Oh my. Too close. Every once in a while you grab the wrong pencil. Okay, there we go. Zoom in. And notice that I'm back blending over the color with my lighter blue. And that serves to make everything look like it belongs together. Because the first blue picks up the colors of the second blue. So Rhonda, you've been using a lot of eyeshadow and you can't find the color I'm looking for. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect. And now I'm very lightly using my blender pencil bring in that highlight. And I want this blended a little more. Zoom out. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to add a little bit of shading. Between the curves on the shell. And then we'll go ahead and smooth that out. And I'm going to add a touch of darker blue at the base. Now, if you really want to play with the shading on this, so I'm showing you how to get it to this step. Now, if you really want to play with the shading on this, this is just another method. Is you can go ahead and shade with your blue. So we've got that gray in there, which is going to look really good. And remember, when you use multiple colors like this, you're getting lots and lots of depth and detail. And I didn't mean to do that with that. Hold on, made a boo-boo. Pencil went crazy on me. Don't hesitate to use your grays in your what's called your ditches. Your ditches are where you shade, guys. And we'll smooth that out just a tad. Zoom out. There you go. Soft, soft colors. No sharp highlights. They just mingle in there. Zoom in. I don't want any sharp highlights. I want smushy highlights here. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. So I've got my darker blue there, and now I'm going to come back with my lighter blue and use it as a blender pencil. Zoom in. Don't you hate that when you're coloring and like your hand jerks a little bit? All right. Zoom out. Zoom out. That's what we've got so far. Two different ways to do the shells. Okie dokie smoky. Zoom in. Zoom in. We'll use a nice flesh color. And then because I'm doing everything soft, I'm going to go over that with my white. And then I'm going to take a slightly darker flesh color and edge this. See how much better that looks? Now, I lost a little bit of my highlight there. So we'll hit that with my eraser, my Tombow. There we go. All right, let's pop on the second one. Pop in a little white right there. Zoom out. There you go. And I've got a little bit of my line missing here, so I'm gonna pop that in. There we go. And I have a little more harsh blue than I want here on the depth here. So I'm just taking my white and fixing that. Pencil got away from me. Much better. Soft, 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 guys. Zoom out. Anybody have any questions? Okay, zoom in. Okay. So I'm going to make a pretty dramatic sunset here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly pencil in what I'll be wanting for my colors. And as you go along with this, you can play with it. So I'm going to start with my red. Yeah, I'm okay. I just had a little bit of problem today. I am okay. Thank you, Rhonda. I love you guys for asking after me. Thank you. Do I know Marty Woods? Sarah? No, ma'am. Who's Marty Woods? Helen, I'm not sure where Daniel is on his book. I gotta check into that. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of pink to this. I don't know who Marty Woods is, Mary. Is that a colorist? Artist. Okay. I touched base with Pearl today, and I'm changing something on this sun I wasn't thinking. They're going to wait until Monday to do the procedures on her husband. Hopefully she'll drop in or is watching. Okay, boo-boo on the sun. So, what kind of artist is Marty Woods? Is he a coloring book artist or what? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. Okay, so a little bit of change in the sun. I'm going to put a little bit of orange at the top. And go with a little bit of goldish yellow. Notice that I'm mixing the yellow and the orange, and I'm letting the orange come down over the red. I'm sorry to hear that about that COVID issue. Now, when you're doing a sunset like this, guys, you want to blend your colors. Because that's what makes it look so cool. So we've got our pink and our red working together into our orange. Zoom out. All right, everybody see how I'm progressing upward with this. So Rhonda, what did you end up doing with your setup? Did you silence your tablet and then you're basically working with your iPhone to text and so, to talk and so forth? Oh, okay, Rhonda. Okay, everybody see where I'm going with this? And now I'm going to come up with my yellows. Now, again, guys, remember, I'm just penciling in my colors here. And that's a slightly different way of coloring. So that comes to about like that. Just a different way of attacking a piece, guys. And then, if you really want to play with it and take it to its logical conclusion, as soon as I find the right color, hi Laura Jean. I'm showing this distance view just because I am working on the background. I'll be zooming in shortly. Laura Jean, welcome to the group. Welcome to live. And Laura Jean, there are absolutely no dumb questions at all. The only bad question is the one that's not asked. Okay. Now, I could have gone with chalks, but I'm all the way with pencils tonight. And notice that I'm bringing my darker blue down into my lighter blue. That's Now, I'm going to use my blender pencil between my yellow and my blue to soften this up. That transition, I can't really blend the two together per se because I'm going to have green. Yowza. All right. So I've laid in my colors, guys. And now I'm going to go through, and again, I normally don't do it this way. It's just a different way of doing this. Zoom in, zoom in. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my white pencil. I don't want to use my blender pencil. Because we want a basically soft looking, I've got a gap. We want a soft looking background. Now, if you have a little bit of streakiness, that's okay. Why? Because we're dealing with a cloud background, right? Or a sky background, excuse me. But I want to soften everything up. But wait, there's more, right? Yeah, I haven't decided about that flower yet, but I was already thinking about purple. Laura Jean, you're reading my mind. Laura Jean, where are you from? Where do you hail from? I'm in Cookeville, Tennessee, which is about an hour east of Nashville. Yes. Oh, Laura Jean's in Florida. Okay. Yeah, Sarah, Cookeville, Tennessee. Oh, your resident is from there. Tell them I said hey. Oh, Winter Park, Florida. Yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, I want you to notice now how this white pencil is making the sky look really cool. Zoom in. And this is why I decided not to use eyeshadow. Because I wanted that look with blended pencil. Hopefully you can see this on camera. So Laura Jean, how long have you been coloring? Are you new to coloring? Zoom out. Zoom out. See the difference between here and here where I haven't blended? Five years, Laura Jean? Okay. Well, don't forget to post some of your work. And of course, when you post in the group, be absolutely sure that you have author and book title. Oh, Laura Jean, it helps. Yeah. I'm here to be here for people, especially people that are having depression issues, are isolated because of COVID, are isolated because of physical issues. I color every day, 365 days a year. I do use gel pens. Honestly, I haven't used them for a while. But yeah. I color with a lot of mediums. Pastel chalks, oils, paints. So if you know people that are lonely, tell them about the group, have them join. The only time I wasn't on air was when my service provider was down for 14 hours. Drove me crazy. Yeah, Rhonda, watercolor. Yep, I've done watercolor. Zoom out. Coming along. Okie dokie. Excuse my arm. Regular pencils. How do I keep pencils from smudging? Well, I put my hand on a paper towel, that's what this is, and I rest it on that when I color. I use Krylon Fixative. Workable fixative to spray on the page both before and after. And I'm also known for adding little doodads to the page. Okay, now this area between the yellow and the blue, horizontal blending. Because we really don't want green. I got a little green, but that's okay. Krylon spray first, because that creates a surface that I can use markers on if I want. Then I color with my pencils or whatever medium I'm using. And then I spray it with Krylon spray when I'm done. And if I add anything like glue-ons, rhinestones, whatever, I do that the very last thing, because you want to avoid spraying Krylon on top of that stuff. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Zoom in. Now, I'm going to take marker, water-based marker, and I'm going to go along the bottom of my sunset. And notice how I'm smudging it with my fingers. And we can do this because, why? We've got Krylon on here. Zoom in. See how I'm putting this streak of red in here? Kathy, when I say I color with other mediums, that just means mediums mean like oil pastels or gelatos or gel pens. That's what that means. Art mediums. So what I'm doing now is I'm intensifying the red at the very base of the water, and I'm letting that red spill over a little bit, and you'll see why momentarily. And then I'm putting my streaks in. See that? Okay, now our sun is going to reflect on this water a little bit, right? So I'm taking my marker and I'm smudging it. And the reason I can do that is because of the Krylon that I sprayed. Oh, sure, Kathy. Yeah, if they'll say colored with different mediums, for example. Yes, ma'am, that's what that means. I'm glad you asked. Somebody else may not know that either. And then I'm going to put a little yellow here. And then I'm going to take a little blue. Yeah, it depends, as Helen is mentioning, it depends how they phrase the statement. If they say colored with different mediums, which is what they probably meant. Okay, now I want you to notice that I'm bringing a little bit of the pink into the water. right? Now, let me add something here. The picture is cut off here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add my shoreline and then add a couple lines here. In other words, I'm completing the picture, right? You know, I do that all the time. Be sure to wipe your pen a lot on your paper towel because you're getting colored pencil up into the ball part of it. Now I'm going to color this, I'm going to tint it blue as a placeholder. And then I'll come back and fill in the details. So now we've got a beautiful horizon line and we've got this water coming forward. You're welcome, Kathy. That's what this group is all about, is helping each other. So, white blender pencil here to smooth out this blue that I just put up. But not too much, right? Zoom out. Here's what we have so far. Now I'm going to take a darker blue, excuse my arm, so do you see how I've made the sunset now bleed over into the water? Zoom in, zoom in. So my water towards the back is going to be a little darker. And because I don't really want to make that too soft, I'm going to lightly. Zoom out. And I hope you can see how this is all coming together, right? Now, if you want to adjust a couple things, maybe add a little more red here into the sunset. Have at it. Miss Rhonda, this is, oops, it's a white pencil. It's not special. It's a PC 938 Prismacolor. And I have found this, as many others have, to be the best white pencil. So what I did, see, I've got a bunch of them for backup. And they're great for blending. So you're adding the color white, which makes everything softer, and it blends. So you can blend with a white pencil, you can blend with a blender pencil, or you can blend with a slightly lighter color than the color that you used and laid down in the first place. Okay, I gotta do a little housekeeping here. As you know, I like to keep my things tidy when I'm coloring. So give me a moment while I clean up just a little bit. Here we go. Much better. Zoom out. Okay, now the Queen of Custom Coloring is now going to show you a couple things. Helen should like this. You still with us, Helen? Helen pops in and out. I never know when she's going to be here. So, you know that I like to add stuff to my page, right? So we've got these little round wooden doohickeys. And I thought it would be kind of cool to add maybe a couple more. So I'm going to do that in pencil. I am not an illustrator. I bumble around, along like everybody else does. And so when you do stuff like this, do it in pencil and then ink it. And that way, if you don't like it, you can fix it. Everybody see how I did that? And if it doesn't come out like you like it, don't ink it. Erase it. Now, in this case, if we want to, we could add maybe a rope. Zoom out. See? And you can just play around with it. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular. Just play with it. Does that make sense, everybody? Zoom out. So there's just a little bit of extra added if you want. And you could even take it a little bit further. And maybe add a shell or two. Totally, totally, totally up to you. And then, if you wanted to, zoom in. You can go ahead and add extra lines on your sands pieces, just to add a little more oomph. Questions? Zoom out. All right. So there's just a little bit extra here that we've added. And of course, I'll add more sand out here. So let's go ahead and do the flower. I think I'm pretty good with the sunset. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. But wait, there's more. If you want to, you can go ahead and add a few clouds on there. Zoom in. Just to add some visual interest. Let's see, so we've got this. Maybe we'll go like that. Just a little bit. And if you're not sure how a sunset or a sunrise looks, check out Google. Okie dokie smoky. We are popping along. Any questions or comments? All right. Let's play with the flower. Now, I was already thinking of doing purple for the flower. Oh, and one thing I think I'm going to do too, zoom in. You saw me do this with the wolf fur. I am going to take my Arteza I'm going to white out the line of the sun. This is too pretty of a picture, I think. To have that black line on there. Zoom out. So that'll dry. And then you know that I will color that accordingly. Okay. Rhonda, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out. Let's see here. And more importantly, Rhonda and everybody else that's watching, whoops, is this something that you feel that you can do and would do? And have I given you guys some ideas? Okay. So this is my Color 2 purple, color 093. If anybody wants to have this brand. Rhonda says she would try. That's all I ask, guys. Rhonda, do you have a printer? No. Okay. Zoom in. Gotcha. All right. But you have an electric pencil sharpener. Are you in love with your pencil sharpener, Rhonda? Okay. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go pretty bold with my purple flower. Now, I'm drawing a little bit of a curved line, and I'll tell you why. Because this is going to be where my highlight point's going to be. I have a really bad habit that when I color my flower petals, I don't get my white centered. And then it looks wonky. So I need to give myself a visual cue, which is this. Oh no, Kathy. Kathy, come back, come back. Let's see. I may change this up a little bit. Boy, that's pretty now, isn't it? Zoom out. Okay, so there's my dark purple. Sorry, Kathy, I couldn't do this. So there's my dark purple. And then I'm going to take a medium purple, zoom in, now I'm going to change this up just a little bit. And I'm going to show you on this one particular petal. Well, I'll do it with white. Zoom in. And the white pencil, Rhonda, is going to pull the purple into the center. See how I'm kind of going in a circle? And it'll make that that center section look soft. So, dark purple, medium purple, and I've got my purple down there, and then my white to bring it together. Okay? So I want to drag some of that medium purple into the center with my white pencil. And this is where it gets important, because this is where I screw up, is you watch your white lines here, which is your high point, because they bounce all over the place because they're supposed to be circular. Ask me how I learned that lesson. Okay. Zoom out. How did I learn that lesson? Well, I was putting together a flower one day, and I didn't pay attention to where the white center part was going, and my whites went all over the place. So in other words, it was jagged, and it didn't look very good. So from then on, I've been very careful. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's what I meant, is that I screwed it up once. Okay, now, see how I'm using my white pencil now in a circle to pull in that purple. Zoom in. Watch. See how I'm pulling in that purple into that white portion? And oh my gosh, guys, soft and delicate. Wow. Zoom out. Yeah, and it's especially fun when you do it on camera, Kath. Okay, now, and take a little bit of, I'm still going to use my dark purple here and just emphasize that on the ends. Everybody see how soft and delicate that looks? Zoom out. Zoom out. Isn't that gorgeous? Rhonda, any questions? So what I decided to do, I've got the white even here, and I have my white out here because these pieces are a little longer, so the white is even here and then out here. Okay. So I've decided I've got a different set of petals here. There you go. I love it. Don't you just love it? Chicka-boom, chicka-boom, boom, boom. Zoom in. So the moral of this story is when you're doing a flower, pay attention to where your white centers fall in relation to each other. Anybody have any questions about how I'm doing these petals? If you already know this, cool. Just be sure that you blend your colors. Blend, blend, blend. Oops, excuse me, sorry. Zoom out. Okay, couple more petals, and then I'm done. I am done. There we go. Questions? Questions? Zoom in. Zoom in. Now guys, flowers are pretty hard, really, because of the different colors that come up in nature. Okay. Okay, so we've got white space there, maybe there, and there. Okay. Yay, Rhonda. There you go. I'm having a blast showing this to you. So Rhonda says, I'm having a blast using my white Prismacolor pencil blending. Who knew? You guys want to stick with me a few more minutes while I finish up this flower? I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 more leaves. 6 more leaves. 6 more petals. I'll stay. Rhonda, you gonna stick? The balcony. Okay, so my white's gonna be about there, maybe. See, this is why I put that little mark there as a visual, so I can see how that's going to curve around. Because notice how it's way closer to this than this. So I want you to just watch how I'm doing this. And go through the steps in your mind. And then my little circle here. Don't get too crazy with your blender pencil because otherwise it turns your color to mush. Zoom out. Looky, looky. See how I've got these two and then we've got all of this in a row? And now, okay. Do I steer you guys right or do I steer you guys right? Okay, sit tight guys, I need to find something here. Okay. So I'm down to a nubby on my pencil, so I had to put my extender on it. And this is a little sharpener that I bought for cheap on Amazon in bulk. Look at the point, isn't that cool? I bought like, I don't know, I think there was 72 or something in a box. Okay, so on these three, maybe there, dot, dot, dot. Okay, zoom in, zoom in. So when your pencil gets too short for your sharpener, like your Linkio or something like that, that's when you start using these little cheapies. See? They do a beautiful job, they really do. Your dark. See how I brought out this one little line right here? You want it to be straight. Otherwise it looks contrived. I'd been making them ragged, but I failed to verbalize it. So there's my dark purple. Here's my medium purple. And remember, the color that you use for your medium color has got to blend in with your dark color. You can't have an abrupt change or else it doesn't look good, okay? Rhonda, am I close enough for you? Okay, we've got one more set here. I love, love, love how this flower is coming out. I hope it's enjoyable for you to see this. Okay. Okay, now notice on this left petal right here, I didn't go all the way down with my dark purple, right? I wanted that variance in color. Sweat the details, guys. When you think about these little things, it makes all the difference in the world. Hold on, I gotta sharpen my pencil. And I've been really having problems with these Prismacolors. I don't know if they're knockoffs or what the deal is, but the points have been breaking very easily. But you work with what you got. Okay, we got ourselves a beautiful flower. Zoom out. Zoom out. Anybody have any questions? And what I'm actually thinking about doing, again, if you guys aren't in a hurry, I'll show you I'll show you this. You guys still have time? Zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, I'm going to turn this sideways a little bit. Kathy, Rhonda, can you still hang? Shelly? I'm here. Okay. So, zoom in. So I'm going to color the nubbies in here a light blue. I'm on a roll. That's why I'm not ending yet. I'm almost finished, Kathy. I know you've got to... Oh, tomorrow's Sunday. You work tomorrow, Kathy? Okay, so I've got a base blue color down. I won't be much longer, I promise. Blend your pencil real quick. I don't want to use white this time because that's going to mute the color. Blend with white, it mutes the color. So that's how you decide whether you blend with white or not. And be very sparing with it, kiddo. Okay. Now, watch. I'm going to take a darker blue. Let me find a darker blue. There we go. Oh, in person. Oh, how wonderful is that? I'm almost done, sweetie. Okay, I'm making a half C, backward C on these little knobbies. Everybody see that? And then I'm blending it over to the left just a little bit. Not much. You don't want to cover your light. Almost done, Kathy. And what that does is that creates dimensional bumpies in here. Do you have to wear masks to church? Okay, everybody see now how I'm making that backwards C? To make that dimensional. Zoom out. Zoom out. Everybody see how cool that looks now? Zoom in. Zoom in. So let me finish up these last few and then we'll wrap it up. Again, I make the backwards C and then I blend in that blue a little bit towards the center of the circle, but not all the way over. You want to leave that first blue that you have showing. There you go. Zoom out. Zoom out. Boom. There you go. Yeah, as you know, I'm vaccinated as well, but when I go out, I still wear my mask. Zoom out. What a cool project, guys. I hope you're having fun watching this. Kathy, thanks for hanging. Rhonda, thanks for hanging. Sherry. And anybody else who's watching. That's what we've got done so far. All right, guys. Love you. Good night, good night, good night. Rhonda, my pleasure. Hope you learned something. And as I always say, more importantly, I hope you're willing to give it a try. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Share the video. Bye.